Hello there everybody and welcome back to Tomb Raider. We were just making our way to the Endurance, which you can actually see in the background. That is our shipwrecked ship that we came in on. Pretty big, a lot bigger than I imagined. We saw it in the beginning cutscene when the game started, but seeing it kind of washed up like that really gives you a good idea of its scale. So we were, of course, going to find our friend Alex. He went to go look for some tools and hasn't come back. So hopefully we'll be able to find him. None of our friends really have the survival skills that Laura does, though, for the most part. So I don't know if this, nerdy-looking young guy who was, I think he was an engineer or something like that. I don't know if I trust him, so we really need to look out for him. So once you've climbed up to this area, we can pull up our map here and we can see that we are now in the cliffside bunker. So this is its own area apart from the shipwreck beach. It's a lot smaller, but we do have a couple of things to look out for. The first thing we're going to be able to do right off the bat is start our challenge, which is called Previous Inhabitants. And it's similar to another challenge we had earlier on, where we had to burn a bunch of posters. This time we're going to be burning flags. So the first one is just on that wall there. And the other three are relatively close by, but they're pretty well hidden, so we got to keep a close eye out for them. Alright, stealthily now. We've got quite a few guys to look out for in this area. First guy we can take out. And then what we want to do is we want to take out all the guys that are welding. We're going to ignore the guys in the middle because they're not really paying attention, but we do want to take out all the guys on the outside perimeter. We can do that pretty easily with the bow. And then we can climb up and we can kind of get the drop on them and take the rest of these guys out, because they will call for help if we cause too much of a commotion.
I told you to be silent. Stop this talk.
Hold on, it's jammed.
Fuck, now what? This job killer's bullshit. Brother, please. I'm not your fucking brother. I'm sick of this place.
So we got a barrel there we can explode, or for fun we can do this. Kaboom! Chain reaction. And we got one guy here that comes and kind of has a look and checks. And he might call some friends. For the most part, I don't think you're able to completely stealth this section. I think you have to kind of fight a couple of these guys. But if you can take care of the guys on the perimeter, and you can use the explosives to your advantage, then I think that really helps out quite a bit. And then, of course, just stay behind cover as you deal with these last couple of guys. Lots of things you can use in the environment. Grenade launcher is really, really useful here. We got a guy with a shield that comes out the door on the bottom floor here. So after you deal with all the other guys, he'll come out. We can deal with him. Fuck you, buddy! I'm probably gonna loot the area first, and then I will continue on, because there's quite a bit for us to grab. Loot all these bodies. Make sure to go into your vision just to make sure that there's no collectibles that you're missing. Tons and tons of salvage, lots of ammo. There's also a shrub here. And if you face the wall that we came in from that area, you can no longer go back through, by the way. We'll have to come back here later, but there's actually steam blocking the way. There's a cache right next to that area. But if you face the wall and you look up, you can see that there is another one of our posters. And it's good to get that one now, because the next time we come through here, it's going to be nighttime, and that is a lot more difficult to see. So finally, we'll get this document off the table here.
Our coastal base has been attacked by unknown assailants.
So this looks like a scientist. There were some scientists on the island, I guess, looking for something. I'm not exactly sure what they were looking for. I think they were here to investigate the storms, would be my guess. Big mistake. I'm gonna take out my gun. Don't know why that took so long. I was gonna use it to blow those guys up, but I guess I'll just use one of my own grenades. Because you got these guys on the stairs waiting to ambush you. And then you got more of them will come out. So that's a good time to use your grenades if you want. There we go. That guy almost got me. But luckily, no harm. Loot all these bodies. And then make sure to check this side room, because you're going to get more salvage, some ammo, have a little bit of a breather. Ooh, we can have a shotgun part. Because as soon as you come out here, there's going to be more guys. It never ends. I'm telling you. These guys just don't know when to give up. You know? It's crazy. If I was a Solari, I'd just be like, fuck this. What's Father Matthias gonna do, right? Alright, is there another guy here somewhere? Oh yeah, he's on the bottom floor there. That should be all of them. Okay, perfect. Oh, maybe not. Get back here. Come on. Fight me. Or don't. I'll find you and kill you anyways. And then there should be guys up top, but we can take care of them with the barrel. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. And before I climb up, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hop over, because there's some stuff here. A couple of things, and if we walk across this beam, we've got a big salvage crate that we can open up. So this isn't a big area, but it's kind of jam-packed with lots of action. Lots and lots and lots of Solari to fight, but if you can get the upper hand in this section by taking out a couple of the guys using stealth, then that really, really helps a lot. A lot of the cover areas are made of brick, and they can be destroyed pretty easily, so it can be really easy to get overwhelmed very, very quickly.
Alex, what kind of trouble have you gotten yourself into?
So we've got our third poster on this wall here. And then if you continue to walk around this area, there's a GPS cache over here somewhere in the grass. There it is. And then we can hop down. And we have our second campfire of this area. This is just a regular campfire. We can't fast travel from here, unfortunately. So before I read the documents and set that fire, I'm just going to collect a couple of things. There's a relic behind this truck.
The date reads May J6, which is 1873. One side is worn down, as if it was rubbed repeatedly. Maybe this was a soldier's good luck coin.
So we've got that, and then I do believe we just have one more cache that's beside these crates in the grass here. And then we can read our document.
Lara's totally right.
So this is from Alex. What was Alex thinking? This place is unforgiving, and the price of surviving it is just too high. So it seems like Alex kind of went off on his own to sort of impress Lara, which, I mean, I know she's pretty, but you can't bone her if you're dead. I'm just saying. It really didn't think that one through very well. But I guess we should check and make sure he's okay, because he is our friend. I think I'll wait and I'll spend all my salvage and my skill points and stuff like that once I'm done in the next area. We'll just go right over to the Endurance and start looking for Alex. And there's a really, really well hidden GPS cache right over on this little cliffside, which makes me very nervous. I always think I'm gonna fall off, but we get an epic zipline right onto the ship. I love that view. It looks so cinematic and awesome.
Damn, this unstable ship. You two, go restack that cargo for transport after you finish with that.
It won't budge.
Out of the way. I got this.
So we've got a regular Solari, and then we've got a big guy. Ooh, I like his tool. I think I'm gonna steal that. Hello, boys. How are you? So he's got a ton of armor on, and the other problem is that he will cover his face. So it can be really, really hard to actually hurt this guy. So what you want to do is you want to dodge him like you would a regular enemy with a shield. You can stun him, and then you can shoot him. After you shot him enough, Lara will then go completely ballistic and just murder the shit out of this guy with her climbing axe. Brutal. Thank you for the tool. I will very happily take your rope ascender, which is, I think, pretty much our very, very last piece of gear, and it's going to allow us to finish up all the other objectives that we need to do. So, as an example, you aim it at rope like you would normally. Laura will then pull out the rope ascender, and she can move heavy objects. Kaboom. Alrighty.
Back here again.
It'd be pretty spooky to be back on this ship after it crashed, you know? It would kind of be like going into like a haunted house or something. This is Lara's room.
So much has happened.
I think that's kind of a nod off to the beginning of the game, because I'm fairly certain at the beginning intro she does that exact same thing. She closes the locker and looks in the mirror. There's not really much left of the place. It's been ransacked, but we can pick up this document on the floor.
I suppose on some level I have Lara to thank for this job.
And this one is from Sam. And this was, of course, before the crash. Sam being very, very hopeful about this trip. Poor naive Sam. I don't know if she got the worst of it, you know, because they can't kill her, because they need her. But it must be kind of a crazy feeling to be the kind of the center of the cult, so to speak, you know. So we've got two guys having a conversation here. Take them out real quick, and then we can zipline down. I killed them before they had a chance to talk, but they were just talking about how Alex is in the bottom part of the ship. So he should be down here somewhere. Hopefully.
Alex! Are you in here?
I'm down here. Come on, come on. Ah! God.
Looks like he's trapped.
Alex!
Clara, what are you doing here?
What's going on? Are you alright?
I'm pinned down in here. It doesn't look good.
No! Damn it, the door's blocked. Just hold on. I'm going to get you out of there.
Okay, just hurry.
So we have a bit of a puzzle here. We have to find a way to get up to that roof access using the ladder on the side of this
The track's blocked.
thing. I don't know what this thing is. A crane, I guess?
Get up there somehow. I might be able to clear it.
So you can only pull it this way, but if you climb up on the ladders, Laura's weight will push it. So what you want to do is push it up against where Alex is. It's blocked by the pipe. Bring it over to this side. Pull on it again. And then that will line us up beautifully to go right over to that rooftop access. So we can get rid of that pipe.
Clara, I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. I don't know what I was thinking. Coming out here. Thought I could be the star of my own doesn't always work out like that, huh?
Okay, got it.
And now we need to figure out how to get over to Alex.
Alex! Alex! Oh God, I've got to get in there. Alex! I'll have you out of there soon. Now to clear the way.
So we got it lined up. Now that the pipe's out of the way, that hook should hook on there, and then we can clear that rubble and free him. So it's a pretty simple puzzle once you figure it out. It's a good introduction to the rope ascender.
Oh, Alex,
How you doing, buddy?
you got the tools.
Finally, I impressed you.
Let's get you out of here.
God, God.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it looks like my dance career is over.
What are you doing? You'll kill us!
I'm not gonna make it out of here, Laura. Take the tool.
Not without you.
How often does a guy like me get to be a hero?
No one around!
The others are counting on us.
Now.
Well, time to get out of here. Didn't, work out the way we wanted to, but like Alex said, people are depending on us, and he's a good guy. It's a very kind of horrible way to go out. Obviously didn't work out the way that he planned, and I can't imagine how incredibly, incredibly guilty Laura feels, but to give your own life to save the lives of your friends is really something.
Else die.
It was a bit of a hopeless situation. There really was no getting him out of there. It was very sad, We've already had enough people die. Grimm died, Roth died saving Laura, and Alex has also died saving Laura. So all of her friends have really sacrificed a lot for her. So we need to make it back to the others with the tools and hope that we can save the rest of them. It would really be a shame for the story to get any more tragic at this point. But I've played for quite a while now, so we're going to stop it here, and we will continue on from this point, backtracking our way to the shipwrecked beach. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.